Sup nerds, I'm JeebusPlatinum. Welcome back to Mass Effect. Last episode, we pretty much just explored the Citadel. We did a couple side quests and we learned quite a bit of valuable information. And so if we look here in our journal, we still have a few assignments, but we're going to leave, well, General Septimus. Now we talked to General Septimus. Oh, I guess I need to go back and talk to her. Okay, you know what? Let's do that real quick. And then we're going to head to CSEC because CSEC is where we're going to get our training. And then I think from there, we're going to continue the main quest. More than likely back into space and potentially to the system where we found an encrypted message. Well, it wasn't encrypted. Well, maybe it was actually. But basically, it said that some people were planning on starting a new civilization or a new democracy elsewhere. And so we may end up running into them, seeing what's going on there. But for now, we're going to go talk to, I think, Saira. Is that her name? She is kind of a prostitute for all the senses, if you will. And we have a quest from her. Actually, I don't even need to talk to you, I don't think.
I see even the humans find the consort irresistible.
Irresistible. That is one word for it.
Commander, I recently received a lovely note from Septimus. Thank you for speaking with him. Even the Alcor diplomat has withdrawn his campaign against me.
It was my honor to aid you.
You are too kind, Commander, but I would not expect you to help me out of the kindness of your heart. I also have one more thing to give you, if you are interested.
I'd be honored.
I offer a gift of words, an affirmation of who you are and who you will become. I see your skin, tough as the scales on any Turian, unyielding. A wall between you and everyone else, but it protects you, makes you strong. It is that strength that people are drawn to. It is why you lead and others follow without question. You will need that leadership in the battles to come. This may be who you are, but it is not who you will become. It only forms the basis for your future greatness. Remember these words when doubt descends, Commander.
Wow, that is very astute. Those are cool words.
You have quite a gift, Saira.
Thank you. Not everyone appreciates it as you do. Never underestimate the power of words. Here, Commander. In light of your efforts with the Alcor ambassador, I would like you to have this small trinket.
What is it?
A small mystery. I have never learned its use or purpose, but I sense it is time for me to pass it on. And now I must ask you to leave. I have done everything I can for you. Remember my words, Commander Shepard. They will give you strength.
Words and a trinket. Sometimes words can be more inspiration than actions or gifts. I don't know what I'm saying. But I got a trinket, and I'm pretty excited about that. I'm not even sure if I can access it. I'll have to look into that later. So, what we're going to do now is head to CSEC, get some training, and we'll catch up with you guys there. Alright, we've arrived at the CSEC Academy, Citadel Security. And let me find out exactly who we need to talk to. Okay, so I'm not actually getting training. I thought I was. The ambassador will provide you with a ship and crew. Meet him at the Alliance docking bay, accessible through the central elevator in the CSEC Academy. This looks like a central elevator to the docking bay. Alright, well, let's get right to it. You guys coming? Talia? Okay, suit yourself.
I used to have an office here. Spent half my time doing paperwork.
How do I do this? Oh, there we go. Oh, wait. There we go. Nope,
you always see a few civilians hanging around the academy waiting to speak to an officer about some problem or other.
I'm excited about the person that I'm becoming.
In other news, Exogeny Corp is still denying reports that one of their survey teams has gone missing in the Hades Gamma Cluster. When asked why communication with the survey team was suddenly cut off last week, company officials refused to comment.
trying to have a cool moment. Elevator guy interrupted me. I'm not a huge fan of his armor, actually, at the moment. But I'm sure we'll have upgrades soon. And I've also noticed that these elevators take quite a long time. I may start cutting through them, or I may just keep talking. Who knows? Alright.
I've got big news for you, Shepard. Captain Anderson is stepping down as commanding officer of the Normandy. The ship is yours now.
She's quick and quiet, and you know the crew. Perfect ship for a Spectre. Treat her well, Commander.
Wow. That's an honor.
I'll take good care of her, sir.
I know you will, Commander.
I want the truth. Why are you stepping down, sir?
You needed your own ship. A Spectre can't answer to anyone but the Council. And it's time for me to step down.
Come clean with me, Captain. You owe me that much.
I was in your shoes 20 years ago, Shepard. They were considering me for the Spectres.
Why didn't you ever mention this?
What was I supposed to say? I could have been a Spectre, but I blew it? I failed, Commander. It's not something I'm proud of. Ask me later and I'll tell you the whole story. For now, all you need to know is, I was sent on a mission with Saren, and he made sure the Council rejected me. I had my shot. It came and went. Now you have a chance to make up for my mistakes.
Yeah, and Harkin mentioned that as well, and you better believe that I'm going to ask him later, and he's going to tell me.
I won't let you down, sir.
Saren's gone. Don't even try to find him. But we know what he's after. The conduit. He's got his Geth scouring the Traverse looking for clues.
We had reports of Geth in the Pharos system shortly before our colony there dropped out of contact, and there have been sightings around Noveria.
Find out what Saren was after on Pharos and Noveria. Maybe you can figure out where the conduit is before he does.
The Reapers are the real threat.
I'm with the Council on this one, Shepard. I'm not sure they even exist.
But if they do exist, the conduit's the key to bringing them back. Stop Saren from getting the conduit, and we stop the Reapers from returning.
I can handle that.
I'll stop him.
We have one more lead. Matriarch Benezia, the other voice in that recording. She has a daughter, a scientist who specializes in the Protheans. We don't know if she's involved, but it might be a good idea to try and find her. See what she knows. Her name's Liara, Dr. Liara Tassoni. We have reports she was exploring an archaeological dig on one of the uncharted worlds in the Artemis Tau cluster.
I'm going to go with Pharos.
The colonists on Pharos might still be alive.
It's your decision, Commander. You're a Spectre now. You don't answer to us.
But your actions still reflect on humanity as a whole. You make a mess and I get stuck cleaning it up.
I'll try not to make things any harder on you, Ambassador.
Glad to hear it, Commander. Remember, you were a human long before you were a Spectre. I have a meeting to get to. Captain Anderson can answer any questions you might have.
I do have questions.
Yes, Commander?
And this is one of them.
How are you holding up?
Honestly, this isn't how I pictured my career coming to an end. Pushing papers really isn't my thing. But you're the one who can stop Saren. I believe in you, Shepard. If that means I have to step aside, so be it.
That is what I was thinking about. It would be challenging to, in any field really, know that you were the best at one point in time, and now you're having to just kind of sit aside as someone else goes out and takes the action that you want to be taking.
Tell me what happened with you and Saren 20 years ago.
It's close to 20 years ago now. Ambassador Goyle was our representative here on the Citadel. Like Udina, she wanted to get a human into the Spectres. She chose me. The Council sent Saren to keep an eye on me and evaluate my performance, just like they sent Nihilus to keep tabs on you.
Why weren't you honest with me?
It's not something I'm proud of. I had a chance to become the first human Spectre, and I failed. Saren made sure of that.
I think I deserve the whole story.
We had intel on a rogue scientist being funded by Batarian interests. He was trying to set up a facility to develop illegal AI technology out in the Verge. Alliance intel had done all the work. But the Council wanted a Spectre involved. We compromised. I was assigned to help Saren in his investigation. We tracked the scientist to a refining facility on Kamala. He was hidden away somewhere inside, protected by an army of Batarian mercenaries. The plan was simple. Sneak into the plant, capture the scientist, sneak back out. Quick, quiet, and a minimum of bloodshed.
I'm guessing things didn't go as planned.
Saren and I split up to cover more ground. Then about halfway through the mission, there was a massive explosion in the refinery core. Officially, it was ruled an accident, but I think Saren detonated it on purpose to draw off the enemy guards.
How many casualties?
The explosion tore the refinery to shreds. The whole place was on fire. Black chemical clouds poured out into the atmosphere. Nobody inside survived. There was a camp for the workers and their families nearby. Between the fires and the toxic fumes, the final death count was over 500. Mostly civilians. Saren didn't care. The target was eliminated, mission accomplished, and I ended up taking the blame. That ended all talk of me joining the Spectres.
Saren caused the explosion. How'd he pin it on you?
In his report, Saren accused me of blowing his cover. He said it was my fault the guards were ready for us. He claimed that's why it turned into a massacre. Saren's report was all the proof the Council needed to kill my chances of becoming a Spectre.
Why'd you let him get away with it?
Who do you think the Council was going to listen to? Me? Or their best agent? I had a bad feeling about him right from the start. I should have been more careful. Maybe I could have stopped things before they got out of hand.
Don't blame yourself, Captain.
I don't. I blame Saren. I think he wanted things to go bad. He was looking for an excuse to blow that refinery. Maybe he just likes the violence. Maybe he was just trying to make me look bad to keep humans out of the Spectres. If so, he pulled it off.
Why'd you let him get away with it?
Who do you think the Council was going to listen to? Me? Or their best agent? I had a bad feeling about him right from the start. I should have been more careful. Maybe I could have stopped things before they got out of hand.
Okay. I feel like we're repeating ourselves here.
The only thing I care about is stopping Saren.
You're right, Commander. It's no good living in the past.
Okay. Looks like we're going to be doing a lot of conversation, so buckle up.
Any extra intel you can give me on our colony at Pharos?
The entire planet used to be one giant Prothean city. Mostly ruins now. But some of the infrastructure is still intact. The colony tried to build on what the Protheans left behind. We lost all contact with them when the Geth attacked.
What do you know about the Artemis Tau cluster?
Not much. I've never been there myself. A handful of systems with a few small, uncharted worlds, but no real colonies. Might not be easy finding Dr. Tassoni out there. My advice is to look for the world with the Prothean ruins.
What can you tell me about Novaria?
Novaria's trouble. Always has been. The whole planet's basically a center for corporations to conduct illegal research. Watch your back there, Shepard. Spectres are about the only form of Citadel authority Novaria respects. But they aren't popular.
Alright, I think that's a good deal of information.
I should go.
I'll be here if you need anything.
Well, the Normandy is mine. And I'm really excited, actually. Looks like we're headed to Pharos first. Let's do it.
Stand by, shore party. Decontamination in progress.
I heard what happened to Captain Anderson. Survives 100 battles and then gets taken down by backroom politics. Just watch your back, Commander. Things go bad on this mission, you're next on their chopping block.
Captain Anderson should be the one in charge. It's like I'm stealing the ship from him.
Yeah, the captain got screwed, but it's not like you could have stopped it. Nobody's blaming you. Everyone on this ship's behind you, Commander. 100%. Intercom's open. If you got anything you want to say to the crew, now's the time.
This is Commander Shepard speaking.
We have our orders. Find Saren before he finds the conduit. I won't lie to you, crew. This mission isn't going to be easy.
For too long, our species has stood apart from the others.
Now it's time for us to step up and do our part for the rest of the galaxy. Time to show them what humans are made of.
Wherever Saren goes, we'll follow.
Wherever he searches for the conduit, we'll be there. We will hunt him to the very ends of the galaxy and bring him down.
Humanity needs to do this.
Not just for our own sake, but for the sake of every other species in Citadel space. Saren must be stopped. And I promise you all, we will stop him.
Well said, Commander. Captain would be proud.
The captain gave up everything so I could have this chance. We can't fail.
Yes, sir.
Alright. We're on the ship. That was an awesome speech. I like the way that I guided it. Awesome.
Commander, something you need?
I have to go.
Alright, see ya.
Alright, see ya. So, I guess maybe I use this map to select our destination. That actually makes sense. I couldn't access it before in the very first episode, but I'm assuming now that I am commander of the ship, I have free reign. Sure enough. Very cool. Awesome. Okay. Yes, this is awesome. Okay, let's zoom out a little more. And alright, it's not. Alright, let's keep going. Here we go. Okay. So she is the daughter of the bad lady who's working with Saren, from what I understand. Pharos is one of the places we need to head. I'm not sure what that is, and then Noveria is another one of the... I think this is where the Geth were spotted. And I'm sure there's a lot of other places we're going to end up going. I'm actually going to stop it here. I think this episode's been very useful. We learned a lot about the history between Saren and Commander Anderson? Captain Anderson? Anyways, we learned a lot about that. We kind of have our direction launching us into this grand adventure. And really, I think this is the launch. This is where it's going to start. And I'm really excited for it. I am now a Spectre. I have my own ship, the Normandy. And I've got an awesome crew of people with me. Both humans and other races alike. And I'm really excited to get going into Mass Effect. Thank you guys so much for watching. I am JeebusPlatinum. Next episode, we head to Pharos.